Hello and welcome to a new video of No Likes There. In today's video, I'm talking about Mario Kart World. The game has been released for some time now, and now it's the perfect time to talk about it because everyone's interested, hopefully. And as you saw in the title, I'm talking about characters that should return in Mario Kart World. On screen, you see all the characters that are characters that were in older Mario Kart games, but didn't return back in Mario Kart World. And I will be putting them on this tier list that you see on screen right now. And on the tier list, we see 7 different tiers. The first tier is where there should be an alternate costume instead of a different character. The next tier is to just keep them out. The next tier is that I couldn't care less about them. For the next tier is mostly indifferent, but like they could be in. But I don't really feel anything if they're in. The next character is they were pretty alright, so that's the next tier. The next tier is absolutely want them back in. And the last tier, the best tier, it should have been added in the first place. So that's for characters that should have been in the roster at the beginning, but they didn't add them for some reason because Nintendo decided to add a fucking crab instead, as I was cursing. And let's just jump right into the first characters because it's a team of characters. Let's jump right into it. And the first characters are all the guest characters. On screen you see all the guest characters. They are Rob, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Blinky, Don-chan, Mamechi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Link, Villager, Isabel, Inklings, and the Mies kind of, but I'm not talking about the Mies in this situation. The Mies I'll talk about in a second. But all these characters are going to keep them out here. Yes, I'm sorry. I couldn't care less about them, and I'd rather not have them in Mario Kart, because in my eyes, it's Mario Kart and not Nintendo Kart or just gaming kart. I know. Some people think different about it. Some people think guest characters are awesome to have. I just don't want them. It's not Nintendo Kart. But the Mii's are a different story. The Mii should have been added in the first place. They were in Mario Kart since Mario Kart Wii, and they are a staple in the Mario Kart franchise in my eyes. And to see them not added in was a shock for me, and many people that I said it to, they also were kind of shocked that they weren't added in. So in my eyes, they should have been added in the first place because the Mii's are a staple. They've been added on the Wii. In the Wii, they had attention in Wii Sport and in Mario Kart and in Wii Party. And since then, they were in every Mario Kart except Mario Kart World. So add them back, Nintendo. They have a game coming anyway, so just add them back in. Now for the next character, we have Donkey Kong Jr. And Donkey Kong Jr. was in Mario Kart Tour, and he's a 2D character. And I don't know how a 2D character would really work in Mario Kart World because it's a 2D character. It's like it doesn't move around, it doesn't really do tricks. On the phone game, it was okay. From what I saw, I couldn't play it in Belgium, but I'd rather not have him in Mario Kart World, so I couldn't care less if he's back in. If he was 3D, I would say they were pretty alright, but no, I'd rather not have him back in. Like, just keep him out, man. Just don't put him back in. Except if you make him 3D, then absolutely want him back in. Give the Donkey Kong family some attention. But 2D, no, I couldn't care less. Just please don't add him in. Now for the next character we have, it's Paratroopa. And at first I was thinking, let's make him an Aldo's costume, it's just a red Koopa Troopa with wings. But he's actually a different character. He's a Paratroopa, like Paragoomba is a different character from Goomba. So I would feel mostly indifferent about it. I wouldn't like main him, but I still think he could deserve some attention in Mario Kart. Because the red Koopa isn't even a character in Mario Kart, not even an alternate costume. So we should add him in, and then just give him the wings because it's a Paratroopa. And maybe add a version without wings, maybe add a green Paratroopa as a costume. This I would feel mostly indifferent if they're added in. I wouldn't like main him, I would probably play him to get all the costumes, but after that I wouldn't like main him. But the next character I would really play a lot, because I love him a lot, and Nintendo said no, we don't want him back in Mario Party, and now not in Mario Kart, it's Diddy Kong. And Diddy Kong should have been added back in the first place. I don't know why they're cutting him out of everywhere, man. He is in the new Donkey Kong Bonanza, luckily, but he kind of got replaced by Pauline. But like, why are they removing him from everywhere? Look, it's Diddy Kong, man. I love playing as him. I love choosing him in every game. I like switch around with my mains. I have multiple mains, and he was always one of them. So he should have been added back in the first place. He shouldn't even be in an update. He should just be in the roster. Now the next character I also would really want back, and it is PD Piranha. And I love PD Piranha as a character. I love most Mario bosses a lot, and I think all bosses should be added in as character. Just maybe even add the lower flying for Mario. Just put him in the tier list. Just put him and absolutely want him back. Same as PD Piranha. I love bosses. Put him next to the lower sliding, even though he's not a returning character. I absolutely need PD Piranha back in the game. Like, I love bosses. We have the Piranha Plant, which I'm very happy about. I know I just love him. I made him in Smash Bros. But I know I love bosses a lot. I think they should all be added back in. And next character we have, people won't be happy about what I will do with him, but it's Funky Kong. And I couldn't care any less about Funky Kong. Like, okay, if he's added in, I won't really play him. I would rather have him be an alternate costume, but he's still a separate character from Donkey Kong, so that's why I'm not making him an alternate costume. But I don't understand the hype for him, man. Like, genuinely, what is the hype? He was a good character in Mario Kart Wii, that's all I know. But here, what's the hype about him? When he got added in the DLC, I was kind of disappointed. I expected a different character for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but he added Funky Kong? I really don't understand. I don't understand the hype about him. But for the next character, I do understand the hype because he's fucking awesome. And it's Dry Bowser. And Dry Bowser, sadly, can't be a new character if there's costumes in the game. He's an alternate costume for Bowser. It's pretty obvious. He can't be really an alternate costume because of the weight class. I still think the weight class could be the same. And the same could be said for Metal Mario, even though the same weight class can't be as Mario. But it still should be an alternate costume. And about Mario, we also can put Tanuki Mario and Golden Mario in the same alternate costume tier because it's an alternate costume. Let's be so fucking for real here. And then the next character is also a boss. It's Honey Queen Bee. And she's an awesome character. Just absolutely want her back. Give bees some attention. Like, what's the problem with the bees? Well, why are the bees not back in? Add the bees back. Please. I love the bee. Like in Mario Galaxy, awesome boss to fight in my opinion. I love the bee power up. Just add, you know what? Add the bee as an alternate costume. It's my video. I decide who gets added in the tier list. So Bee Mario, add him in as an alternate costume in the tier list. Thank you very much, Future No Wixer. And for the next character, we have Pink Gold Peach. And you know what? Just put her in alternate costume. I despise her. Like, okay, it's a pink gold peach. Okay, who cares? Who genuinely gives a shit about that costume? I don't really understand why they keep adding her back. I don't think she should be back, but since there are other costumes and I really want more alternate costumes, just add her back, man. Just do it, Nintendo. Now the next characters are also bosses and they all should have been added back in the first place. We have the Koopa Links, and all of the Koopa Links are should have been added in the first place, except for Roy. Roy, you can get out. Just keep Roy out, Nintendo. Just here, put Roy in the keep them out here. All the rest you can go back in the first tier because y'all deserve to be added in. Why did they cut the Koopa Links out? Okay, first people didn't like the Koopa Links, now people are complaining. I always like the Koopa Links, they're awesome characters, and they should be all in Mario Kart if Bowser Jr. is in. And just give them their card back, and it's perfect. Just add them back in. What's the problem? What is the problem? I'm genuinely asking, Nintendo, what's the problem? But now, for our next character, we have another alternate costume, and it's Furry, Cat Peach and Peachette. Both of them, Peach or maybe even Peachette is the Toadette costume, are going in alternate costume tiers, obviously. Now the next character we have is Dixie Kong, and she's going into pretty alright here, even though I said I really would want more Kong representation. But like, to have more Kong representation, we need more Kongs returning. So just put Cranky Kong in the same tier, and just put the whole Kong family in the same tier. Like, I have power over this video, I love it. Just, you know what? Just add the Boo because he's an item and absolutely want him back. No, just put the Wonder Flower mostly indifferent. Okay, that's enough. I'll make a whole video about just new characters I would want back that weren't returning. I'll do that very soonish, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't know my schedule. It's probably coming out in October, let's be honest. But now for our next character, it's an alternate costume because the alternate costume we do have of him is Captain Toad. And look at that's bullshit, man. Look, that's Explore Toads in Mario Kart World. I needed to look more like Captain Toad because I love the Captain Toad design. I just love Toad a lot. And why isn't he in as an alternate costume? Why do we get this bullshit? Now for the next character we have another boss, and we know what we do with the bosses. Absolutely want him back. It's King Bam Bam. But King Bam Bam is going one tier high because I love him so much. I love his design. I just love how he looks. I would love his animation on a motorcycle. I love everything about him. The same can be said for Kamek, and Kamek is an item. Just add a copy of that Kamek, like they did in Mario Party Jamboree for the Bowser. Like just add a copy of Kamek doing magic, or just like after you use the orb, just magic appears, not Kamek. Why is Kamek not a character? Just add him back as a character. Now the final character on the tier list is Poochie. And Poochie is from Yoshi's Island, and he's going in pretty alright here. I think he's a pretty alright character. I know he should be back, but like I can't put him lower of that because look at him. Why would put him lower? He looks so intensely cute. I love how he looks. I love everything about him. So just add him back, Nintendo. I wouldn't mind it. And now, before y'all see the full tier list on screen, we have promotion. Just go follow my Twitch, NoXer2Rs. Link in the description, and join my Discord server, also link in the description. I would appreciate y'all joining. I would love to see you all there. Now here's the full tier list on screen. Just take a look at it and tell me in the comments what y'all would change. Leave a like, subscribe if y'all want to, of course. And I'll see y'all in the next one, probably in October, because my schedule sucks ass. Bye bye.